mis venas. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que acentuada hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras.
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Domingo will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Interesting guy to watch, Matt, from the right side. Good curveball, and he has a long, loose arm. Not a very big guy. He's kind of on the slender side, but he really gets that long extension through the zone. You'll know if he's on early. You'll see lots of swings and misses, particularly on that curveball. That's his bread and butter pitch.
Striding in is Mark Canha. He will lead this one off today. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 105.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the next to bat will be Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Hard hit ball to short. Torres has it. And that's the second out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm a little concerned about Mitch Moreland right now. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The average sitting at 292 here to start play, with 19 homers and 51 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, Dale.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed. The 2-2. Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A's are gone in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line hard, deep into left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB on its way. One out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. The 2-0. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 11 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fourth, the designated
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Ripped down the line. Chapman's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 1 away.
Batting fifth. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next to stand in is Matt Chapman, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Chapman, base runner at first with one out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 29.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman, Moreland. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Rougned Odor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So here is Clint Frazier. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The Yanks held in check. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-0. Bouncer to the left side, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-1. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now it's Mark Canha. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit out towards second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and 1. A bullet to first base, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Matt.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with
it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2. Two away now in the Oakland 4th. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Brown is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Struck him out. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
First pitch on the way. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Seth Brown. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in next, Chad Pinder struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that.
High in the air down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. A's are gone in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
to Newport, walking home from school and walking in the ball courts.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate is Gio Urshela. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Now back, second baseman, Oakland.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled off. Urshela stands at second with no outs. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So one gone with the runner at third. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First offering. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Wandy Peralta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate here is Elvis Andrus, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Here it comes now to Andrus. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Next to dig in, Mark Canha comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. There goes Elvis. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
At the plate, Tony Kemp, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Andres on third. Kenna is at second with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. He's got it. Torres at the bag. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. Right side, but it's well foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0. From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's in there. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Yankee error, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 4 and the Yankees 2. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time for a look at the standings in the AL West to just see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now into the box, Seth Brown. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 home. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So now to the plate, Chet Pinder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Elvis Andrus would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0. Sliced hard but foul. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball four.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but this lands foul for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fielded cleanly. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. The A's strand one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sergio Romo gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he rips it on the ground to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So next to hit is Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. The 1-0.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So here's the left-handed bat of Odor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Urshela stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Odor connects for a 2-run home run. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, all even now at 4 apiece. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love the step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. This game's all tied at 4. Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Line, that's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Cam Bedrosian takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Grounded down the third baseline. One there on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. So a runner at first now with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jonathan Loaizaga will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So here's the cleanup hitter. Mitch Moreland flew out last time up.
The first baseman, Mitch.
From the stretch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Matt Chapman is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next to hit, Matt Chapman. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Sean Murphy. And there he goes towards second. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Smoke toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
At the plate now, Seth Brown, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. And now in the box, Chad Pinder, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Moreland over at second. Murphy at first, 2 out in the inning. This is skied into short left center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A's strand a couple. Score remains tied at 4. Set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on the way. A drive to left. Get out of here, get out of here. Gone, they win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Finished today 5-4, the final score. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jonathan Loaisiga earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Yeah.
line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.